Hello. I hope you can hear me. Good morning. How is everybody on this mystical morning? um, let's see. I am, you guys, when you, look at me, I'm already starting my fucking long spiels. Um, when, like, you think you know what you're doing with your life, and then all of a sudden, life just kind of isn't what you want. Like, I was in a field, my life job. I was in a field for, a hot minute. Um, and at one point, I was like, damn, I hate my life. And I think that's like a really shitty feeling when like you're going to school for something very specific, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, what am I doing? At least that's how I felt. But anyway, um, so I felt like super trapped in this whole thing where I'm like, I don't like my life, but I can't leave, or I can't do anything else because I'm trapped in grad school. Well, the other day, guess what I figured out? It's going to sound crazy, but I can change my major. What? Or my master. I'm in my master program, but I guess I never, I don't even know. I guess I just never assumed I could change my outcome. And guess what, bitch? I can. So, say what you want. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, okay, girl. Like, that makes me a little happy. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I guess you could say, how did you know you couldn't change, or how did you not know? Uh, Trust me, girl. I'm wondering the same fucking thing. How did I not know I could change my major? Um, couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. But, so, I don't know, you guys. I'm very happy that I finally figured out what I'm doing. Maybe. Which is kind of scary, but, I mean, what's a girl to do? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Like, I just talked to the academic person, and I'm like, yeah, no, I still don't know what I want. And she was like, oh, well, talk to so-and-so. And I'm like, okay, but still don't know what I'm doing. But, I don't know, you guys. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't really want to say what I'm currently doing. Not because it's, like, bad, but, like, gotta be modest. Well, modest mouse. I don't know. I'm just, like that burnout feeling. I feel like burnout is so weird because, you know, sometimes I'm like, how can I be burnt out? You know? Like, how is it possible to be burnt out? Um, and I think if I had to say what happened with me was I was in my undergrad, I was in my bachelor, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But then I guess I kind of like realized that like I needed an internship, and there was one company that, you know, was offering a paid one. So I was like, I mean, hell yeah, why would I not want a paid internship? Well, then from there, obviously, you know, it was kind of just a pathway that all of a sudden I could do it. And so I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to stick with it. And, you know, that's what's got me. That was what my downfall was. Um, which, whatever. I mean, you know, you live and you learn, bitch. You live and you learn. But that's really cute. I like that. I don't think I want to spend 2,700 on it, but it's very cute. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I'm doing anything right, anything wrong. I don't know. I don't know. So I just think that, you know, live, love, laugh, you know? I don't know. But I'm actually very excited because, you know, right now my master program is obviously a master program, so it is, you know, very specific. Unlock this to get more detail. How do I unlock it? That is my question. But I don't know. I mean, I think I want to do like something public administration, but not public administration. I don't know. I wish I knew. And that way I could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do blah 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 blah. I don't. So we're not doing that. We're just saying, fuck it, we ball. I don't know. I think we need more ginger.
Hi.
Oh, she's 9. Oh,
Hi.
damn it. Now I feel like we have to get her up to 10.
Oh, thank you so much.
Alright, let's see if we can give her anything. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe, maybe this? Yay! I mean, the bitch isn't that cool, but that's pretty.
Wow, am I happy to see you. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Yes! Wow!
Okay.
Thanks.
But I don't know. What do I want to do with my life? That is a question of the day. What am I doing with my life? I don't fucking know, you know? I mean, I could fucking Oh, I could croak today and still not know what I was doing. But, I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. But you know what? Here's the thing, okay? If you're someone in my position, let me tell you something, okay? Let me just tell you something. Um, because I feel like no one hears it enough, and I wish I heard it more, because I never really have. I thought they would be different. Oh, okay. And no one's watching this, and that's okay. But maybe I need to tell myself this, okay? So this might be just for me. But if someone is watching, then listen up. It is okay to change your mind, okay? And that's really not something that I've ever heard. You know, I was raised in a household where, you know, people like my dad openly talked about changing his mind. But, you know, there's a difference, you know, and that's what I don't think people acknowledge is, you know, do as I say, not as I do. And so growing up, I didn't really have someone to acknowledge, like, you can change your mind without, you know, being a failure. And that's important to know because, you know, being in a master program, you know, I assumed for just myself that, you know, that's fine. You know, that's a goal, that's a pathway, and you stick to it. Like, you don't change, you don't do shit. If you're mastering something, you're not gonna turn around and say, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Which has created, like, this uncomfortable gut feeling of, like, I'm so unhappy with my life right now, but I can't do anything about it because I've already chose the pathway I'm on. But I'm here to tell you, bitch, that's not true. You can always do what you think is best for you. Has nothing to do with anybody else. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's your life. Like, if that's what you want to do in your life, then do it. And, I mean, maybe for some people that's such an easy concept and, you know, it's probably like, shut the fuck up. But truly, I mean, I never, you know, I guess I never felt the ability to be able to do anything, like, change-wise. And so, that's what I'm telling you, or me, that it's okay. You don't have to, you know, stress about something that's not that deep, you know. Which, I mean, I even still feel like it's still pretty, I don't want to say taboo. It's not. But for someone who struggles at, I guess, acknowledging change isn't a bad thing, no matter what type of change, that's another thing. I mean, change isn't bad. Went from, I was doing human resource because I studied, business. So my pathway is, it's not crazy, it's not weird, but Basically, I was in high school. I went to a career tech school, and I studied business ownership because I wanted to start my own business. Well, from there, I went to college for my bachelor in human resource. Now, I will say, I initially wanted something. I don't even know. Truly, I don't know. I wanted to start my own business. I still do. I feel like that everyone wants to start their own. Um, but then after I after I did the class, found out I suck at business. Um, and so after that, I was like, let me figure out something else. So I was going to do accounting, and I loved accounting. As someone who likes numbers, um, that's the thing. If you're going into business and you're like, oh my god, which way do I go? Do I go human resource? Do I go manager? Do I go marketing? Do I go micro? Do I go macro? Do I go, accounting? Here's my one advice, okay? I grew up around business owners. My grandpa owned one, my uncle, my aunt, my dad. Um, it's, you know, I don't know where the fucking fairy tale. In the wild woods. Um, but if you're wanting to do business and you don't know what subsection, you know, just try to think of like something that you find interesting. If you're a numbers person, you might like accounting. If you like directing and leading, you might like manager or management. If you um if you like small, go micro. If you like big, go macro. I'm like, obviously there's way more to go with it, and there's a lot more thought process. However, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, there's a way you can do it where, your decision might not be as scary. Still scary, but not like crazy. But anyway, not my point. So I went from business and I was like, ooh, I like accounting, but I'll never make it in accounting. So then I switched to human resource because I like the law. I'm very people oriented. I was like, well, obviously I want to do something where I can work with people and direct and say what's right and what's wrong, and that to me was really something I enjoyed. So then I went to my bachelor for human resource, and little did I know, I fucking hated it. I was like, damn, this sucks. Because all I was doing, I wasn't even studying human resource or the law or anything. All I was doing was studying macro, micro, all of it. I was like, damn, I don't want to do this. And so I was like, well, inside the fairy tale trial, I don't know what that is. Maybe in here. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to do this shit. And so I was like, well, now what? And so I went over and started doing, I guess is this. I was like, you know, um, and so I went to psychology because here's the thing that no one likes to admit, but it's so fucking true. When you think of psychology, you think of counseling. That's all it is. You know, when someone says, "Oh, I'm in psychology," you don't think of like, you know, the other factors of psychology. It's always like, oh, you're going to be a psychiatrist. Oh, you're going to be a psychologist. Oh, you're going to be a counselor. And so that's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, I'm just going to be a counselor. And took a few courses. I was like, damn. I definitely like what this is. Like, I like psychology, but I don't want to be a counselor. Well, let me break this down for you, okay? If you want psychology to be your major, let me make this real simple, okay? You know, you are going to have to get a higher education, okay? Now, you can say, oh, well, I just want to be a you could be a counselor, sure. If you want to make like 40 grand, okay, go for it. But if you want to do something a little bit more, a little bit higher paying, you're gonna need your master, okay? I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest. And that is the sad reality of what's going on. So, look, if you're doing anything and you're like, sorry, got sidetracked. Yeah, so if you're sitting there and you're like, well, what the fuck do I do with my life?
There's always something happening here, isn't there?
If you go into psychology, expect to go higher. And it's not all counseling. I wouldn't get hung up on that. Like, if you're like, ooh, I don't want to, like, be a counselor, then don't, like, you don't have to be. But, you know, there's, you know, something to be said, okay? It's hard. I feel like figuring out your life is probably the hardest fucking thing to do. Because I grew up with, two people who were on both sides of the spectrum in terms of knowing what they want. My mom, when she was, you know, a little tiny thing, she knew exactly. She wanted to be a nurse. And so, like, when she was, you know, like 14 or something, she volunteered as, like, a candy cane person. I don't know what they're called. But, she volunteered at the hospital, and then she went to nursing school or did whatever, and then she got her master's to become a nurse practitioner. And so, like, you know, I mean, she did all of it. And then my dad, he was someone who was like, I don't know what I want. And he did like several things, finally settled on owning his own business. And that was that. So, like, for me, and then my oldest brother, he became a engineer. I mean, he worked hard and had pretty set goals, I think. I don't know. And then my other brother, he's been hit or miss. So, essentially, it's been weird, you know? Like, I've had so much perspective, and I still couldn't tell you what I want. But, who fucking cares, okay? That's another thing. Who cares? Like, if you... I don't know. Who cares? Um... Uh, it's hard, okay? Life is hard. It's really hard when you almost feel like an outlier, but also not. But also everything is a bit different for you as it's not for someone else, and you're like, why though? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. That was annoying. That was very annoying. But yeah. So, that's my spiel. Um, and I don't know. I just hope today I'm out of the class that I'm in. I just want to be done. And being done is really hard. But, I don't know. Still harder than being burnt out and doing what you are sick and tired of doing. Maybe that's why, like, the older generations are like, these people don't fucking work. And maybe, hear me out, maybe I don't want to work because I'm tired of being used and, abused by the working system and how it's designed. Because it's not really designed to get burnt out. It's designed so that when you are burnt out, you believe that that's normal. You believe that, like, oh, everyone's burnt out. So therefore, if I'm burnt out, there's nothing I can do about it other than, just be burnt out. But no, I'm changing that mindset. I don't think people should have to be burnt out. And I don't think you're a fucking failure for being burnt out of a job that has very little care in the world for you. So, and there's that. You know what? Live, love, laugh, bitch. Because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Alright. Anyway, what's another little spiel we can go on? Let's see. I don't know. What's another little spiel I can go on? I don't know. You tell me. Damn, we don't have a lot of space, do we? Oh, wait. one day I hope I'm rich and famous. No, not really. I just don't want to be doing what I'm doing. That is a fact. Guys, I don't even know what to do. I want to open up that other area. I don't know how. That's a stupid looking hat. There we go. You know, I feel like that's the one problem with this game specifically is, it's kind of a boring game. If, like, you don't have enough stars to open anything, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough creativity, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, roaming around, trying to figure out what to do. Let's see. Some kites. Guess we could do that. Ow, my back. I saw a video the other day. It's not funny, okay, bitch? Don't laugh. But, the girl, like, posted a video about her mom, like, talking about her to her dad. And the mom was just kind of going on about, like, you know, essentially how disappointed she was in her, okay? Let's just be real. And the dad was just kind of saying, like, yeah. And, she was like, I just don't understand. Blah, 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 blah. Well, in this video, the girl was, like, commenting on what her parents were saying. And she's, like, crying in the background. Well, she was like, oh, stop picking everything up. Her mom was like, she's like 30 years old, talking about her sciatica, and the girl was like, you don't even understand how sciatica feels. And look, I also have sciatica, I think. I don't know. Never formally diagnosed, but from what I understand, I think I have it. My back just hurts. You know, I just have that chronic back pain. And whether or not it's sciatica, I couldn't tell you, but some people have said that it sounds like sciatica, so that's what I go with. I went to the doctor before, and you know what? Fuck that doctor. Because he was like, talking to my ex-boyfriend at the time, because he went with me. He was like, and I said, like, sometimes it hurts so bad, I'm nauseous. And he asked my ex-boyfriend, he's like, have you noticed this? I'm like, damn. Fuck you then. And, of course, my ex-boyfriend was like, no. I'm like, yeah, you dumbass. Because you're always on your computer. You wouldn't notice anyway. Because you don't pay attention. After that, the doctor didn't really give a fuck. He was just kind of like, okay, well. I'm like, oh. Oh, I see. But yeah, that was it. That was my spiel. What is he, fishing? No, time bending. Damn. made everyone mining because I thought that was what was the best. And now I regret it. How goofy. Where's my goofy? Goofy. But yeah. After that, the doctor didn't say anything, and I was like, oh, shit. Who am I to say anything at that point? So, I just kind of was like, cool. Good to know, bud. And that was that. What a depressing story. I don't know what goes there. Goofy, fucking stop moving. Let's hang out. I'm going to look that up, because I'm interested. I'm curious. Oh, well, this doesn't really help at all. Oh well. Dude, I don't want to be a hater, but doctors, they're fucking annoying sometimes. And I didn't know there was waves. That's cool. But you know what's crazy, okay, is I'm going to make it very discreet, so that way. But I know a guy who was, or is, or was a doctor, and, you know, shit went down with him, and, he might lose his license. Ba, ba, ba. My husband's at school. What college? When you consider college, like, school, like, when you say, like, oh, I'm in school, when you think, like, young, like, high school, or would you think, like, college? I feel like now, I typically say, like, oh, I'm in college. But I also refer to it, like, just standardly as school. Like, oh, I have school today. Or, oh, I do my schoolwork. So, I don't know. Goofy, you better give me that. Thank you. Oh. Guess that's a dumb thought to have, but... I have to make a very important call at 10. Everybody. So, if you're alive and awake at 10, I won't be. Because I will be busy. Kidding. I'm never busy. The fucking loser. Sorry. That's depressing as fuck. Oh, God. I think I need a new chair for, like, my computer. Mine is, like, my grandma's. Yeah, it's not a bad one, by any means. Like, it's not bad at all, it's just, you know, could be better. Damn. Didn't think fucking, oh, that would be so much. How many? 3? Ugh. 6 rope where I'm at. Alright. Did that. I don't understand that one. God, everyone needs some rope. Oh, damn. Damn. Let's see if we can do that. What's 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.? Like in the afternoon or something? Oh. Hold on. I'm back. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. Had to use the bathroom. Not that anyone asked, okay? I know. Don't get on me. I'm just saying. I had to. Ugh, I don't know what this fucking thing is. We'll try. What's the... sugar cane. Sugar cane. Oh, let's see if we even have it. So it's... How do I put in my own ingredients? Uh, oh, like that. Okay. So it's wheat. Oh, I don't think I have eggs. Oh, no, I do. Shit. Milk? Oh, I don't have milk. Oh, damn. Alright. Let's go get some milk. You know what I love? No, I don't. You know what I want to be? I want to be a mom. This is for my girls out there. I want to be a mom so bad. It's not even funny. And you could be like, oh, why don't you just have a baby? Girl, please. We're out here trying to survive, okay? It's not that fucking easy. Surviving. Um, what is that sound? It, okay, we're back. What was I doing? Oh, harvesting. What are these? Why can't I pick them up? Oh. Alright, hold on. Drop that. Pick up that. Oh, oh, one right here. Look at that. Oh, damn. There we go. Alright, now pick up. Alright. Well, my husband has a fantastic professor. Oh my shit. Sorry. I think I was like trying to say, oh my god, but then, you know, like all my shit came out. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go up here, maybe? Maybe, baby. So what is it? Eggs, milk. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Alright, so what do we need? We need whole wheat, eggs, milk, apple, and what else? Sugar cane. Aurora's cake. Interesting. Shimba. Oh, Shimba. Alright, let's see. Turn to the beast. That seems boring. I'm not really wanting to do that. Ow, those fucking clocks. Alright, Maui. Maui. Come here. What is it? Wally, Goofy, and the old guy with the pointy hat. Okay. Wally. Oops. Oops. Here. You get a kite. You get a kite. And you get a kite. Goofy. You get a kite. And who else? Mr. Wizard. Mister. I don't know where that's from. I feel like it's from somewhere, though. The Mister. Mister? Mr. Wizard? Oh, he's right there. Where? Where is he? Oh my god, my nose itches so bad. Ugh. I'm an itchy nose. Probably have to go back to Maui, so we're just not gonna worry about that. Maybe I will. But where is he? God damn.
Hey, what took you so long? I'm just kidding.
What?
Okay.
What do you say, Maui? God damn. Big back running. Sorry. Maui, what the fuck? Slow down there, Maui.
Get over here.
Okay. Let's fish her out. Is it this or that? 'Cause now I can't tell. We'll try this one. If it's not this, we'll try that one again. That's a rock. Maui, why did you leave me? Piece of shit. Oh my god, we have a 2-for-1.
Give me a hand.
Give. Don't you go anywhere, Simba.
Good. You're here. We gotta move. Oh, yeah.
Nope, nope. Sorry.
Okay, see ya.
Wrong one. Now you cut the
All right,
shit.
now, out.
Here you go.
Glad you're here. Ha. Ha ha ha.
Maui. I actually need you.
Hey, a sunny day.
Goofy.
Ooh. Wow, you are really getting this.
And many moose. Where are you? You know what? We'll just break and enter into her house. We'll find her.
Oh, could you please help me? The valley is becoming such
Alright. Watch out, goofball. Goofy. Man, how do these people go so fucking fast? Hey.
Talk to you? See ya.
Alright. Let's place this banquet. Right here. Beautiful.
Huh.
Oh. Cute.
Oh, the flowers are going to melt.
Hey there. So long. Yeah.
Oop.
Huh.
Dump his ass.
Oh.
What bad things?
Hmm.
It's so warm.
Ooh. Dog house it is. Oops, sorry.
Uh-huh. I guess everything the light
I
touches
don't want
is
to
part
fucking
of this
feed the
new
critters. I hate doing that. Mm-mm. I don't know, you guys. Should we try to do some of this? I don't really want to, but who cares? Why? My nose itches so bad. Watch out, Nala. Damn. She's like my own cat. Trying to walk and she's just at my feet.
Good morning.
What's that, Evergem? What are you looking for? Evergem and skeleton fish. Let's see. Plains, waste, and borderland. And then... Where is it? Evergem? Evergem? You see it? Oh. Yeah. The ruins. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's... The ruin. We don't have any of the ruins? Ah, I'm confused now.
Listen, don't take on too much.
Oh, in here, I guess? I don't know. Don't feel like the ruins has like a crazy amount of shit. Get out my way, bitch. Ah, I can't even reach anything. That's not an Evergem. Is that? No. No. I saw my cousin perform at her like final show choir thing. You know what? That girl can sing. That's cool. I like watching people like perform like live action songs. Right? That's what you say, right? Um it was good. I feel like my only critique would be that like not even with her. I mean she was incredible. But some of the singers, you know, like, look, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm a singer, I know everything about singing. I don't. But what I do know, okay, is that there's a vocal range that you should sing in. And typically, I don't know this for sure, I'm not like a musician or anything, but typically when you sing in your vocal range to, you know, enhance the song, and, you know, the song sounds a little bit better if you are in the range that you know, that your vocals can be in. And some of the kids were definitely not in their vocal range. And, I mean, they were super talented. They all were. But I just wish that some of them, you know, took their little vocal range a little bit better. Hey, what do I know? But it made me think about, like, when I have kids, I definitely Borderland, Waste, and Plains. Borderland, Waste, and Plains. So here and here. Alright. I think when I have kids, I obviously want them to be talented, but, you know, it's not like, I don't want them to be like football or like whatnot. I mean, I was in, the marching band, and my parents were incredible to watch me in the marching band, but truthfully, you know, I just don't want, I think there's like a few sports that I wouldn't want my kids to be in, and that would be like football, hockey, boxing, wrestling, shit like that. Like nothing crazy, just so like the more physical ones. Or the ones that could like get you like severely hurt. Like if they want to be in, I don't know, soccer, you know, break a toe or an ankle every now and then, sure. Or if they want to be in like baseball, and maybe, you know, I don't know, like, I don't know what baseball does for you. But I mean, I was never in baseball. My husband was. He likes that shit. But personally, me, I don't know. Hmm. Hopefully I didn't need that. Um. Or maybe like, I mean, dance. That's a cool one. Or, what's another one that's kind of fun? Volleyball, softball, tennis, bowling. I mean, shit like that would be fun. But I don't think I want my kids to, like, bore me with... Kidding. That's so mean. I know. I feel like when I'm a parent, I'm going to be probably a stricter parent. I grew up with strict parents. And you know what I learned being part of the strict family club? There is something to be said about, well, you know, like, what is it? Strict parents make sneaky kids. So there is something to be said about it. However, you know, I'm not too stressed about it. That's a pretty bracelet. Let's see. On the escaped clocks. I'm pretty sure they would just be in my inventory somewhere. We just have to find them. But, 16, 17, I was a pretty, bad kid. Well, not, like, terribly bad. Like, I'm not going to be like, I was so bad. But, you know, I had my things I shouldn't have been doing. Like, I was sneaking out. I was sneaking out when I was younger, which I'm not obviously proud of, but, I mean, obviously, looking back at it, I'm like, damn, that's really stupid of me. But, oh, I thought I was smart at the time.
What's happened, friend? Here's a lucky break.
I had this guy friend, and we were,
Anyone need help with anything?
Swell day.
we would sneak out and hang out, stuff like that. Nothing crazy.
Don't you just love some?
And you know what's kind of funny about that? So, he was kind of like, he was cool or whatever, and he, the end of our friendship, let's call it, he told me that his phone, he couldn't afford his phone bill. In reality, he just blocked me. Because I was like, oh, I'll pay for your phone bill. Like, I'll do anything. And then the bitch blocked me. I was like, I don't think it was his phone plan. Which is fine. I mean, whatever.
As usual, life gives you all the work.
Oh. Bye.
Good times. Very odd decoration, but I don't know how many of each we need. Oh, some apples. There we go. Let's add that thing. Ah, 4 lights. Damn. But let's just say I was desperate for his attention, and he was not desperate for mine. Oh well. No harm. I will say, you know, I think as I've aged up a bit, I've kind of realized that, like, you know, life's not that fucking deep. Not as deep as you would hope. This can't be a new song. I've heard this one. Oh, what a beautiful song. But oh no, did our game crash? Oh no, it didn't. Oh no, I don't think I can do this. Maybe I can. Maybe. There might be a potential way. 'Cause I do have the lioness statue. I think I just need to find it. Or I thought I did. I have a statue. I just don't know which one. Oh my god, I feel like my ADHD gets so bad when I'm like gaming and then talking. And then like I feel like my stories are not like aligning. Sorry. I don't know if you guys like to read the chat, but I try. I really do. I just get so fucking bored. I forgot we were hanging out with him. What is that? Can we fish it? What is it, the Northern Lights? Oh, I guess. But you guys, I have an orientation coming up for my new job. You know, I'm excited. But you know that saying, like, don't work with your partner? I think that's possibly what's gonna occur. I mean, I won't be, like, directly working, like, right next to my husband, but there will be, like, some, I guess, working together. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of don't want to, like, work, like, right next to him, but that's because I like to make sure my personal life and my work life is separate. Alright. But I forget what I was talking about, but I'm sure it was something important. Not really. Probably wasn't important at all, actually. I told you my ADHD is really bad. Ew. The fuck is that? Oof. You know, I kind of agree with her. I mean, Scar literally killed her little partner's dad, and yet here I am like, oh, I'm friends with him. Pretty shitty, I would say.
It's time. Goodbye, dear. Hi. It's fantastic.
Well, that's confusing. I thought there was more to it. Or you think we have to, like, level her up?
Oh, hey there.
Probably.
Uh-huh.
What level is she?
Hello.
5? Hmm. Rain Boulet? Let's hang out.
This place.
Let's hang out, girlfriend. I know. I'm very excited. I feel like I'm going into a family business. I don't know. We'll see. Hello. Age up already, goddammit. Let's see. Where's the meadows? Right here? Oh, my back. Cracked it. How many carrots? 9? Shit. I guess. We'll buy 100. Just for the shits of it.
Good morning to you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just in case. Maybe I'll call the person at like 10:30. I feel like if I call her like right when she like starts working, that's kind of a bad look on me. Is it? Or maybe it's smarter. Ooh. Ooh. Now, how the fuck do I level you up? Ow! My back. I love like doing a really big stretch. You know, like when you stretch, I think like your whole body is like, yeah, sounds quite nice. Now what the fuck do you want? Oh, do I really want to play Scrabble? Not. Probably not. Blue Passion. Veggie Skewer, maybe? I don't know. Zucchini, mushroom, onion. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. What was that? I don't think that was it. Alright, let's try again. Zucchini, mushroom, onion. I don't get that.
Hi.
Where is it?
Oh.
Take my fish.
Hey.
Yeah, no problem. I guess we can try gems. I don't think I have any on me though. Maybe gold. She did not like that.
Hey.
How about these? Oh, that kind of levels her up. Oops. Oh well.
Oh, hi.
Slowly but surely it's going up, okay? very quick, but
Oh.
it is going up.
Hi. Woo. Hi. Oh. Oh, hey there.
Sorry, I had to multitask for a second.
Hello. Ah. Woohoo. Oh.
Oh no, we're out of fish. Damn it.
Hey. Oh, hey there.
Oh, do we have any, maybe the herring?
Woo. Hi.
I think we just need one more fish. Yay!
Ew.
Ooh, I kind of like that. I don't know what that is. What?
Hey there.
7? Where is she? 5?